Yes, we are the intruders here.
Yo, what is going on, guys? nKuch here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about brand new content coming with the April update. Now, all of this was announced today on the Bungie live stream, which was the first of 3. More of them are going to be coming in the following weeks, but this one was very exciting. They talked about new content that was coming to Destiny, and also, you know, higher light level cap. They talked about some gear. They didn't really show too much off, but mostly today was all about what we could see in terms of content. Now, they told us that they're actually bringing the Archon Priest Strike, which is known as Winter's Run, to a taken version. They're gonna up all the levels and everything, which is awesome. They're also giving us a bunch of new quests. They detailed a mission with Moloch. They also told us about Prison of Elders, brand new activities, challenge modes within Prison of Elders as well, and something that they just released on the Bungie.net website, which detailed that King's Fall is actually going to be boosted up in light levels. So normal mode will now be dropping 320 gear, and hard mode and challenge mode will be dropping gear up to 335 light, which is absolutely freaking amazing. Let's take it a step back and start talking about the Reef, because that is now going to be our main location where we want to pick up quest lines, claim rewards, and do bounties. So everything really revolves around Varix. He has weekly bounties that obviously reset every single Tuesday. He's got some new inventory of class items which look pretty cool if you ask me, and then he also has something very special. It's called a sigil. Now, this is actually sort of like Brother Vance's Trials of Osiris passage. He has a certain amount of points that you have to complete every single week, and if you complete that specific set of rewards, or set of challenges, I guess you could say, you get a reward that is guaranteed to drop at 335 light. One of them was score accumulated, which was at 90,000 score. All you have to do is play Prison of Elders about 3 times. Once you beat it 3 times, you're pretty much guaranteed a 335 armor piece. Now, there was also one for 30,000. If you complete 1 run of Prison of Elders and you do very well with your team, you get one 335 weapon to drop at random. So that all looks very cool. Varix had a bunch of quest lines for us. There's also going to be one that is PlayStation exclusive. And one more thing I wanted to talk about at the Reef is none other than the Eververse Trading Company. Yes, believe it or not, she has done so well over at the tower that she is now expanding her venture and her business, and you know, she's looking to make some more cash. So you guys can expect a lot more microtransactions, new emotes coming on April 12th. I'm guessing that's why they set up that shop right in front of the Reef where you land. Let's talk about Prison of Elders, because that's where the majority of brand new content is going to be at. Now, the design lead said that there were 8 brand new bosses, and to give you guys an example of how these bosses are different than previous ones, I'm going to be showing off the one that they played in the actual Prison of Elders arena. Now, for their final challenge mode boss, they had to fight the Servitor. We all know him. He was a bullet sponge. This time around, he actually has some new abilities. So apart from the way he looks, he can actually blink around the map, which he couldn't have done before, and he also shoots these electric balls, and they track you and they get very close to you, and once they do, they explode, obviously damaging you. It's very similar to what the what's the big tank, the big fallen tank, it's a very similar ability to that, but it's pretty cool, the fact that it can blink around and zone you off by shooting those things at you. You really don't want to get close to those or else you'll die. I feel like these bosses definitely do look like they're different from anything we've seen in the past, and he also mentioned that we have 16 weeks of replayable content in Prison of Elders before anything gets used again. That is awesome. That means that we have 4 months of challenges and arenas without anything being repetitive. I don't know exactly how they fit that much content in Prison of Elders, but I'm very happy that we have 4 months of nothing ever repeating. That makes me very happy, and I'm pretty optimistic for this update altogether. Alright, enough with the news. I want to start talking about some speculation. This is going to blow your mind because right now I'm going nuts over it. I'm praying that my speculation and other people's speculation is correct. But what we think is going on with weapons is that they have a new column, and this new column is actually weapon shaders and weapon animations. Now I know what you're saying, you're crazy, what are you talking about? Well, right after they finished completing the Prison of Elders 30,000 score sigil, they went back to Varix and he actually dropped a brand new 335 weapon. I believe it was called Her Fury. It's a sniper rifle with high impact, and once they actually hovered over the weapon, there was one modifier at the very bottom that said this weapon has a red chroma glow. Red chroma glow. So that almost sounds like some sort of CSGO skin. It sounds like a shader, or even better, it sounds like an animation on your gun. A chroma glow sounds like something would actually be glowing off of your weapon. So can you imagine if now, instead of just rolling your weapons and hoping that RNG gives you an awesome roll, now you can actually roll for special armor colors and glows on your weapon? I know it's far-fetched, this is not confirmed by Bungie yet, but the proof is there. I mean, there is a screenshot right there from the live stream that says there's a red chroma glow. What else could that be? I really can't think of anything else. And I'll show you it right now on the skill tree. This is the two columns that they have not shown us. They did not want to, click on it. They said next week they're going to answer the questions about gear. So we have to wait 7 days to see if there is going to be armor and weapon shaders slash animations. If there are animations on your weapon, I am going to freak out. I'm going to be so happy because it reminds me a ton of Halo Reach armor effects. I absolutely love those, and I really hope that Bungie, starts adding in these animations and shaders. Right now it looks like that is what they're doing, but we're gonna have to wait 7 more days to find out 100%. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you all have a great day, and I'm out. Peace.
Yeah. If I ever said